Oh, it's a chilly morning here in South Louisiana, but fortunately it's also a calm morning. And that means we should have a good day on tap. I'm down here in Lafitte meeting Captain Lane Zimmer, a guy I've been fishing with for many years. He's actually the inventor of death grip jig heads, which as you know are my favorite jig heads to use far and away. But Lane has been on a hot speckled trout bite, and that's the intended target for the day. Television show host Kevin Ford and his producer Jim Caesar are coming along with us. So catch fish or not, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
How deep you fishing, Lane?
About 2.5.
Oh, yay?
3.
All right.
You gotta be good right at it. I don't think the depth makes a whole lot of difference right here. I mean, not like Lafitte's real deep, you know?
Yeah.
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Todd, just corks under.
Thanks, Kevin. It's a repeat of last trip. First speckled trout of the day. Out here with Captain Lane Zimmer. Caught, of course, on a death grip jig head. Well, he's not caught yet, is he?
No.
That's a nice trout. Death grip jig head and a Fat Tuesday, Lane? Fat Tuesday-colored Ghost Minnow. That's a beautiful trout.
What? Yeah. You're using the same old things, right?
Oh, look at Lane.
Yeah, we need to see us all get.
Look at Lane.
You always want to do.
Another good trout. Good job, Lane.
I'm getting blocked up here, man. Look at
I'm telling you, you got nowhere to put your fish. That's because Kevin's jealous. So Lane, what used to be here? Is it a spoil bank or something? Or?
It used to be a little shell bank. You can kind of sort of see it in the water. You see that little white rock?
Yeah, definitely see it, yep. I saw that one. Man, I tell you what, these are not bad speckled trout. Those will be keepers even after they change the limit. There we go, fish on. Get him, Lane.
Hey, I'm Kevin Ford, and this is Louisiana Outdoor Adventures TV. We're in Lafitte, Louisiana today with Captain Lane Zimmer Jr. He is the inventor of the death grip jig head and the Ghost Minnow. Death grip jig head's the best in the world. We're going to talk about those, see if we can catch some speckled trout. Of course, again, for some reason, we have Marshman Massa on the back of the boat with us. I don't know why. We got him with us, Lane.
Good luck, charm.
And it looks like it's going to be a fun morning here. Pre-front conditions. We've got like the most massive Arctic November front ever coming through later on this evening. We're fishing pre-front, we're fishing points, canals, and everything else. And we're going to catch fish today on Louisiana Outdoor Adventures TV.
This episode of Marshman Masson brought to you by Puglia Sporting Goods.
Hey, got another one
Oh, good trout. So pretty.
coming out the water.
How can you not love that sight?
So we're fishing speckled trout here, Lane, and a lot of times when people fish speckled trout in the bay, they're going to be fishing in the middle of the bay or something, or a point. We're kind of fishing a shoreline that people would think we're fishing for redfish. So what is it about this spot right here that's holding these fish close to the shoreline?
Well, this is a whole little island right here, and you can't really see because the water's kind of pushed up on the island. But right where it comes off, it drops from 6 inches of water that's over the island down to about 3 or 4 feet. That's a pretty sharp drop.
Right.
And the fish are sitting right on the edge of that drop off. The tide is falling right now. So anything that's coming off of this flat and falling off that drop off, these trout are bouncing on it.
Look at this. Come on,
Oh, was that a miss on the back?
I don't know, maybe.
that was a miss.
I was looking at yours.
A miss. Another one. Yeah, and one thing about it, a lot of these fish they're all keepers. I mean, these are some pretty fish.
Yeah, usually during the fall we don't have that much trouble with the little 11.5 inch not keeping trout. Most of them are, you know, solid 12.5 inches. You don't have to worry about really measuring them or anything.
Yeah.
And we got some bigger ones mixed in. You just gotta
That's a good thing.
get a hold of a few of them.
And I noticed another thing is that you're just continuing to drift on this bank. It's not like we're stopping or anything, so you just kind of drift on down, right?
I'm gonna drift on down. I mean, if we start doubling and tripling up, then yeah, I'll put the power poles down. But this time of year, I find that you gotta cover a little bit of water. These trout are really not like school summertime trout, where they're all in one little pile you can sit and anchor on. You just drift along, you pick a few up, and you can either come around, spin all the way back around the way you started, make another little drift through there, and you pick up some more.
I'm kind of liking this spot.
Hey, even you can catch them here.
Lane's getting right in it.
This is gonna get so bad throughout the morning that as soon as one of us gets oh my God, anything can happen.
I don't think this is a team maker. Yep. I could be wrong. Yeah, he's gonna make it. Yeah, he'll make it. I was too pessimistic. See, Kevin, that's how it's done.
Yeah, I see that. Oh boy, I haven't caught a fish. So
We're waiting on you, Kevin.
Come on, Kevin.
Here we go.
Your turn.
Caught like 4 fish in a row, and now we're waiting on me. I just wanted both y'all to catch one. Huh? We're good. Yeah, if you want to fly it. Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
Pay attention, Kevin.
Todd, if you cast right off that point, oh, you probably catch one.
Kevin's an expert now.
Oh, double trouble! Oh, come on.
Triple!
No,
Oh no, double.
trouble.
Back down to a double.
Pretty fish. Coming in.
All right. Good job. Good job, Kevin.
Oh, it's my turn to suck that time.
Todd, do you want me to hand you my pole?
Definitely not. I definitely don't put my hand on your pole.
Well, we need to get Todd to leave or something. Marshman, you did fire the first bullet. Okay?
Oh, I can take incoming.
You fired.
I can take incoming when I deserve it.
Whoa!
What was that noise? The drone hit you?
It's funny. When these duck hunters. Look! Speckled. Oh, that was bad. I mean, that was bad there. All right, that was even better.
Even better.
No such word as better. You know what the sad thing about this is? I forget. Is like, I know that won't end up on my show.
But it might end up on mine.
But I'm forgetting that there is a...
Go, Kevin.
Oh, I got him! Third time's the
Finally.
Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Come on.
It'd be almost a sweep to catch that fish.
So, Lane, which retailer sells more death grips than any other?
Bugler,
Really?
not far.
Okay.
I got one store in Texas that's a close second, but no, never close.
Oh, Todd, that song! That one. Marshman.
He should be a boxer. Definitely a boxer. Only have to be 12 inches, and he is. There's a fish. There's a fish.
I changed tactics a little bit and went to a jig.
Yeah, he's not a trout. He hasn't come up. Oh, he's a nice trout. Big trout. Pretty fish. About a 16, maybe 16 and a half inch speckled trout. I will take him. Let Kevin keep catching these little ones. Glow chartreuse mad mullet. Great tail action on this thing. Look at that.
This episode of Marshman Masson brought to you by Matrix Shad, and by Bill Lewis, and by Cito New Orleans, and by Versamax Corks, and by Death Grip Jig Heads. Man, we haven't been fishing very long at all, and this trip could not be going a whole lot better. Putting a whole lot of speckled trout in the boat, fishing generally between Lafitte and Myrtle Grove. And I gotta tell you, the water here is really, really nice. That's gonna change tomorrow. We got a big front coming tonight. Really a crazy strong front for the second week of November. But once everything settles down, I know next week the forecast looks fantastic. These fish will be right back on these flats. Hot bait so far, by far, has been a Fat Tuesday Ghost Minnow on a 1/16 ounce depth grip. So important fishing those light jig heads under corks, or at least in my experience, you're gonna catch far more fish than if you fish a heavy jig head, particularly when those fish are keying on shrimp, which they definitely still are this time of year. So go with those lighter depth grips, you won't regret it. There's a fish, there's a fish.
So the wind has picked up a little bit. So we have made a move to the canals where we are protected.
Good fish.
Marshman Masson makes a cast, catches a fish in this area.
Mad mullet. Double!
I think I like this fish better. I don't know. My fish is growing up. No, I like
Lane's got a keeper.
I like my fish too.
Kevin's got a throwback.
I don't think my fish is that bad of a fish. Really?
I mean, for you, it's good.
Mr. Rabbit, yeah, that's a throwback.
Yeah, it's a throwback. There's one. There's one. Nice trout. Nice trout. That's the fish of the day right there, Kevin.
Yeah, and I'll throw on the jig.
There we go. Jealous, Kevin? Kevin, you want to lend a little hand? No?
No, I mean, but I'll do it just because I'm a nice guy.
You got it?
Here, give me.
Oh, no, just open it. I'll throw it.
Oh.
Selene, how would you say this fall compares to recent falls so far?
Well, if you're going back the past 2 years, it's a whole lot better than what it was like in 2018 and 2017.
Okay.
We've seen a whole lot more fish. The size of the fish have been really nice compared to the last couple of years.
Okay.
So I just feel we lost a lot of fish with that freeze in 2017, and we're finally starting to see things sort of get back to normal. We're starting to see fish in areas that we normally see them in. You know, it's not like in the past 2 years we go fish an area that should be loaded up with trout.
Oh, where's that one?
Don't only catch one fish.
Right. Yeah, you know, that seems to be true across the entire coast. Like the fishing is just much better this year. Yeah, a little red than in past years. And I think you're right. I think that freeze had a big impact.
It had to. And we really didn't see the fish. Like, look, if there was a fish kill, we really didn't see anything.
Right.
There was no fish floating. There was no obvious signs of it.
Right.
So,
You know what I told Kevin though? You know, we had those 2 winters back to back that were just frigid for forever, right? And so I think it's kind of I don't think it's like one massive deal that just wipes the fish out. I think it's just kind of a battle of attrition. Like over the whole course of a winter, just every front, more and more of them die. So you don't see a big massive kill, but you get little kills here and there, and it all adds up. Now today, the bulk of our success has come on the ghost minnow. What do you think the fish think when they see one of those?
it can be a combination of a lot of stuff. They could think it's a shrimp. They could think it's a little glass minnow. Really just some little erratic thing coming out of the marsh.
Okay.
You know, it's got that right shape.
And is that's kind of the magic of that bait, right? Is that tail that just kind of sits there and
Even
shakes?
though that bait's made out of a really strong material, that tail has a lot of whipping action to it. You can see it on video. You shake it around, the tail still goes nuts. Once we're popping along with these corks like this,
I mean, the ghost minnow is so good, Kevin Ford is catching speckled trout on it. He's actually catching them pretty well. I got to give him credit.
I ain't gonna be able to make them fast enough after this show.
I'm gonna make us some work.
Everybody's like, if Kevin's catching it, I got to have me a ghost minnow. Now the color today has been Fat Tuesday, which is kind of a, what would you call it, purple and...
Purple and green and gold with a glow belly.
Okay. Yeah, what... Good Kevin. Look at this guy. Another throwback, Kevin. Oh, there's Lane. Lane's probably got a keeper. Yeah, look at that. Double! Good job, Kevin. Congratulations. And how long has this particular color been productive for you this year? Did you fish it in the summer, or is it just now in the fall?
This is a fall color.
It's a fall color, okay.
I don't fish this at all in the spring and summer. When it cools off in the fall like this is when I fish this color.
Okay.
I don't know what type of worm or grub or whatever comes out of the ground that these trout like, but something with purple in it works really well for us in the fall.
And you'll typically fish that color through the winter, or will you change at some point?
I'm going to keep this until it warms up in the springtime.
Okay, all right. And then I'm guessing you go on to something like brown shrimp colored, right?
Brown shrimp or lime truce, something chartreuse.
Okay, all right. There he is. Pretty trout. Yeah, I'd say Lafitte's on fire.
Alright, when you shoot a TV show, there's a ton that goes into it behind the scenes that you never see. That takes just a tremendous amount of time. Despite all those distractions, we still caught a ton of speckled trout today. Just incredible action down here in Lafitte. Lane says it's the best fall he's seen in several years. And man, I don't know how it could be much better than this. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson. Right, Kevin?
That's exactly right. Hit that button. Hit it now. Subscribe.
Thanks, Kevin.